Snubbing Madrid Open, Carlos Alcaraz teases something unique with 6x Moto GP champion. It's been a tough break for Carlos Alcaraz in Madrid. He battled through the Barcelona Open final with visible discomfort. Afterward, Alcaraz revealed he's dealing with both hamstring and groin injuries. "I couldn't practice the entire week and found out I had hamstring and groin injuries. I needed to listen to my body and make the right decision," he told the media after pulling out of the Madrid Open at the last minute. But don't think for a second that Carlos is sulking on the sidelines. Instead, he's making the most of his forced downtime. He headed south to Jerez de la Frontera for the 2025 Spanish Moto GP. The reason? To catch up with his good friend and six-time world champion Marc Marquez and soak up the adrenaline of the racing world. The 32-year-old MotoGP icon, who started his illustrious Grand Prix career back in 2008, is currently on blistering form this April, having already clinched victories in the Qatar and Argentina Grands Prix. Not to mention a sprint race, when just yesterday at the very same Spanish Grand Prix, the pair didn't just hang out, they shared the fun with fans online. Both Alcaraz and Marquez posted photos on social media. Carlos even hopped on Marc's bike. He teased, "Watch out for what's coming," in the caption, giving followers a behind-the-scenes peek at his MotoGP adventure. This isn't a new friendship. Carlos and Marc have been supporting each other for a while. Just last month, Alcaraz visited Marquez in Jerez. In February, he joined other sports legends in wishing the MotoGP star a happy birthday, writing, "Happy birthday. Today it's your day, and I wish you all the best in everything you do and for this season with Ducati." So, while tennis fans wait for Carlos Alcaraz to heal up and return to the court, he's showing everyone that a little rest can still be a lot of fun. He's not just sitting around, he's out enjoying life with superstar friends. And if you've watched his docuseries, you know he's not opposed to having a good time ahead of big tournaments. Carlos Alcaraz, My Way, the Netflix docuseries, reveals a side of Carlos fans rarely see. After his tough semi-final loss to Novak Djokovic at the 2023 French Open, Alcaraz felt mentally drained. Ignoring his team's advice, he decided to escape to Ibiza with friends to let loose. As Carlos puts it, "In Ibiza, I'm not going to lie, it's all about partying and going out. I basically went there to reventar, to let loose, to explode." His agent, Albert Molina, and fitness coach, Juanjo Moreno, worried about the timing with Queen's Club and Wimbledon just around the corner. Even coach Juan Carlos Ferrero questioned if Carlos had the same dedication as Djokovic or Nadal, saying, "He has a different way of understanding work and sacrifice. It's so different that it makes me question whether he can really be the best in history." But Carlos stood firm. "They always want to protect me, but I'm getting older. I'm starting to make my own decisions, and that's what I want. I don't take care of myself as much. I spend a lot of days enjoying life, maybe more than I should, but I want to do it my way." The Ibiza break turned out to be his secret weapon. Just weeks later, Alcaraz stunned everyone by beating Djokovic at Wimbledon in 2023 and then repeated the Ibiza ritual before winning Wimbledon again in 2024. He jokes about it being his secret, showing that sometimes a little happiness goes a long way. Carlos isn't blinded by fame. As he says in the series, "From what I've experienced, I'd choose happiness over massive success. Because happiness is already a success." He's echoed it before, "I'm not obsessed with being the best in the world. I was #1 a few years ago, and I was happy. Now I'm #3, and I'm just as happy, enjoying the journey, the sport, and life." With Roland Garros coming up on May 25th, will this fresh outlook and a well-timed break help Carlos defend his title? Let us know your thoughts.